I made these healthy onion rings in my air fryer and they're just as good as regular ones. None of the flavor is sacrificed. They're much healthier than deep fried onion rings and definitely much crispier than oven baked. And today I'm going to make my onion rings two ways without using any breadcrumbs. It's a very basic recipe, and to start I need one large onion. I trim off the ends, cut into thick slices and gently separate onion layers into rings. Also, in order to lose any harsh onion taste, I soak the rings in water until I prepare all the other ingredients. And here I have 3 bowls. In first bowl, instead of flour, I'm going to add half cup ground oats and 1 tablespoon tapioca starch. And to bring more flavor, I'm going to season it with salt, garlic powder, onion powder and cayenne pepper. But feel free to add 1 to 2 teaspoons any other seasoning you have. In my second bowl, I beat 1 large egg and combine with 1/4 cup milk and 1/4 cup plain yogurt. And this mixture, it will bind all the coating to the onions. And lastly, the third bowl is for breadcrumbs, but I'll be using healthier options. First combo is 1 cup crushed unsweetened cornflakes and 1/4 cup grated Parmesan cheese. And my second suggestion is 1 cup sesame seeds and 1/4 cup nutritional yeast that gives the onions a great cheesy flavor. So if you're looking for a recipe with no breadcrumbs, this is the way to go. First, I dredge it in the flour and shake off any excess, then dip each onion into the egg mixture and then coat it in the cornflake parmesan mixture until completely covered. And you should repeat this step with each onion ring. For my second version, I do the exact same process, but at the end I'm going to coat it with seeds and nutritional yeast, which is a great substitute for Parmesan cheese. Now I place the coated onion rings in a single layer in my air fryer without overcrowding, because I want them crispy, not to steam and get soggy, and all that without cooking in fat. It took me 10 minutes at 400F or 200C in my air fryer, and to improve the texture you can spray or brush a tiny amount of olive oil in the middle of frying. Air frying cuts down my cooking time and gives me wonderfully crispy results each time, but if you don't have an air fryer, you can bake in the oven for 20 minutes or so. Like most crispy foods, they're best eaten warm, but you can reheat in the air fryer for 2 to 3 minutes. And what's the best way to serve these onion rings? Well, I guess any homemade sauce will be great, but I'm a big fan of tartare sauce with my fried food. And for this healthier version, I use Greek yogurt, finely grated pickles, teaspoon of mustard, teaspoon of maple syrup, a bit of anchovies or capers, and tiny pinch of salt and black pepper. And you're good to go. These low in fat, gluten-free onion rings are light but also crunchy and tender in the middle. They're great for snacking, but I love them with my veggie burgers too. And this veggie burger is made with oatmeal patty. It's also low in fat and it's a great way to enjoy oats for dinner. Check out that recipe now. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video. Stay healthy, stay happy.